moment I've been waiting on. Like, I ain't did nothing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. This girl. Not a good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table. I just know when they throw drinks don't have no name on it. She's full of it. Girl. You gonna come in here and embarrass me? You said you're a changed woman. Come on, stop being a whore. Slut. Girl, I'm gonna go out of here. You know what, honey? I'm out of here. I've had my share of beefs with bitches, but never like this bitch. Like, this shit with her, it's just really like, I feel like it's not even real. You know what I mean? Like, how is a bitch like me rolling around with a bitch like her? It just really don't even add up.
Heaven, you definitely going to hell for this one.
Girl, nothing. We don't call people girls. It's not a good day to hate, trust me. I want to start with me.
Hello and welcome to the Reality Check-In, the show that gives you your dose of reality TV. I'm Miss Tink.
I'm your girl Tito.
Hey, I'm Rashay.
And in today's episode, we will discuss this week's reality drama on and off the TV screen. We got we didn't have Basketball Wives this week because they're on a hiatus.
We had the season finale of The Never Ever Met.
And I can't wait till the reunion.
Courtney Act Unfaithful.
Yes.
Spicy episode.
Courtney Act Double Life.
Hallelujah. That was
Of
a good
course,
one too.
we traveling with the baddies between Africa and wherever the hell Brazil.
Going wild.
You know, going wild in Brazil.
We got Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes,
and Family of Fiance.
Yep. So we're going to discuss the ins and outs of your favorite reality TV stars, from the TV to social media drama. Of course, leave your comments because we will be checking them. Get your cup and let's sip some tea.
Tea time.
So where y'all want to start?
It's so much this week.
It is, and the girls been acting up on and off the internet.
It's baby. Baby. Okay, so I know Basketball Wives ain't coming on to next week, but I do want to say I'm so excited for this next episode because baby, look like it's gonna be a good one.
Yes.
Okay, a good
one. And I can't wait because I think I'm gonna get my Palm Pilot and I'm gonna start my notepad.
That you gonna get your Palm Pilot
because I think it's gonna be that type of episode.
You gonna dust it off? Oh, that you bring out your Palm Pilot. I'm gonna be the detective on the scene. Make sure you get your magnifying.
Get a play-by-play of the next episode. Because even on social media, they wilding. Like, Brittany is taking off her job.
I heard.
Which, like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Because, that, like I said, though, I was the one that said.
You did.
She did that shit for publicity.
Yeah, you did.
I said that she did not really mean that she was going to be a part of that motherfucking religion.
She didn't.
And you was like, no, maybe she really...
You know, I tried to give her the whole benefit of a doubt, but I guess she
Tink was right. The bitch is an actress. And this one, I don't think the public is going to like this very much.
No, she's definitely going to get some backlash.
Yeah,
but a lot of stuff that she does is very controversial.
Yes. And then but I was watching some other YouTube influencers, so shout out to y'all out there because I be in your videos, you know, subscribing and shit. But one of them pointed out that she was a fitness instructor because her ex was a fitness instructor.
So she kind of takes on the identity of the people that she's dating.
Oh wow!
Why do that?
That is crazy.
But it sounds so familiar to me. You know who else do that shit?
Jennifer.
Go to Never Ever Met's. What's his name? The nigga who slept with Charlie?
Jared.
Yes. Jared. And that's exactly what they said in this episode.
So
she said herself, she said, Jared takes on whatever you want him to be for that moment, whoever he's dealing with, and that's how he pulls in the woman.
Yeah. Now, okay, so this was the season finale, and I just want to say that every prediction that I made came true, with the exception.
I'm already knowing that what's her name gonna be.
Yeah, the dude with the funny voice. Yeah,
Grandpa. Yeah. Uncle.
I was surprised they stayed together.
I wasn't surprised that they stayed together. I was just more so like, why he ain't been made that decision? Because it was like you teetering in line for what when this girl's been growing the whole time that she's been here. Because she had her incidents, but since then
we don't see what's not on camera.
True.
Either.
True. Because there could be some stuff.
It could be some stuff that we're not seeing that he's looking for as far as his relationship. Because she can be male dominant.
My girl, what's her name? Broke
her
up.
Soft girl.
I'm already knowing it.
Brandon and Kiki, you know it. Yeah. Because he said he couldn't trust her.
He couldn't trust her.
I knew that once she told him that she was still dealing with her ex for longer than the 4 years.
Yeah, longer than 4
years. She basically said that she had only been 6 months without her ex, and they had been dating for 4 years. So basically, 3.5 years of our relationship, you lied. It was very interesting because I talked to a man about this, and they were just like, well, is that really considered cheating, being that they were having an internet relationship.
Yes, that is
Yes,
still
it is.
cheating.
In
If
my
y'all,
opinion,
if
yes,
one
too.
person believes that the whole thing is monogamous and we're
Right.
committed, yeah, that's.
Do you
cheating
believe that
already.
he truly was monogamous?
I feel like it's a
I
possibility.
think so. I don't know. He just seems so genuine.
I was say
Yeah.
I want to believe he is, but it's just something like in his way of answering that question. Even though his answer was yes, it was just something about his body language
that
just gave me that this nigga fucked somebody else.
Justice,
you know what I'm saying?
Justice.
It just gave that.
I need you not to be.
But he
reading
wasn't
into the
gonna.
body language.
And what she said was very accurate about him as well. That he puts himself in a position where he can't look bad.
He tries to look perfect.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
tries
he
to
does.
put off
He
this
does.
And
perfect.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
see, I don't think he tries. I think he really don't have no flaws compared to her. I mean, but he does take accountability for his flaws.
He
Because
does.
when they had the therapy session, he owned the fact that he was basically
projecting
his trauma.
Yeah, he did say
her.
that.
And he worked on it. So that's why I say I can kind of see maybe if he's telling the truth. But I think, there's always that possibility.
That conversation, he said he was going to step back.
Okay.
He was going to do things differently.
Yeah. And he did. And he started drinking with her. I don't think that was really bright.
That was dumb as hell. But he might not have known what other way.
And maybe he
felt like I'm going to come meet you halfway and support you in your
drinking.
Alcoholism.
That was stupid. But I mean.
That was alcoholism.
Yeah. That was.
And
and she needs to admit that. She needs to admit that she has a huge problem.
Look how she looked at her. Like, where my eyes at?
You seen the show too. What you think? Oh, girl, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, we was happy at the end too. You know, we knew Cinco and Jay was gonna leave together.
I thought
they should.
So
that was a given, and I love the way she reads fucking people. I just love the way she
is so nice with it, but nasty at the same
because
time.
I know it's been an episode ago, but I love the way she read. Oh, girl, like Brittany. You flirting with everybody in here. And the main person she was flirting with was her man.
That's why she read her the way she did, because it's mainly.
But she did it so nicely, and then for you to sit up there and tell them that this is an ignorant conversation. No, the person ignorant is your motherfucking
No, you notice she didn't say that to their faces.
Oh, yes, she did.
She said that in the green screen in her confessional.
When she was in the kitchen, she said something about not being a part of the conversation anymore.
Yeah, but she didn't. The ignorant part, she didn't leave. She didn't say it.
She was gonna get house jumped.
Yes, she was.
They was gonna never ever miss her.
They gonna wish they never ever met.
But I'm glad that he left Kiki. I don't think Kiki was ready for him.
No, she's not.
I think she still has to heal from that 8-year relationship
I don't
where they were
understand.
cheating on each other.
Yeah. My question that I'm left with, which I hope the reunion answers this question: who is she counting as the person that had infidelity in that 8-year relationship?
It should be the both of them.
It has to be her.
The both of them, because he probably cheated and she was cheating.
But she's
too.
Heartbroken
because he cheated.
Because there was infidelity in the relationship.
Yeah, I mean he might have cheated back, but you was still cheating. So either way, it's still you.
She said that's some
bullshit. You might have cheated back. You think you cheated back?
Can't curse, but she said that was some bullshit.
Oh. Don't say what I meant. Don't say what I meant.
But at the end of the day, like I get like Kiki's not ready. So
hey, Brandon.
We'll discuss that later. I am.
She's trying to
Thank
get you
for vouching.
So would you internet date?
It's difficult.
I think we asked you this before.
Yeah. I think, but like long distance, like that is hard. I want to see my man.
You want to,
but see, the thing is, Brandon was trying to come see her on 4 different occasions. He actually flew all the way to Atlanta to see her,
and he still came on that show.
On her.
It would have ended there. You ain't gonna play with
my time. That's why I did.
I feel the same way.
I
feel the same way. It ain't no way. And he was like the other 3 times he thought that she got cold feet or something. He never thought that it was somebody else.
So that's why he said no. That's why he said I can't trust this hoe.
Because you were actively lying to me because you didn't come see me because the dude was living with you, so I couldn't come to your house.
That part. You lied to me not once, not twice, but 4 times.
They was living together.
She lied to him 4
Brandon,
times.
You don't deserve that. You a good man.
So what else has she lied about?
One time for every year.
Well,
I can't wait to know what,
baby.
Yeah, that's gonna be messy.
I just hope it's tea. I hope it gives tea.
It's gonna be a good reunion, but they didn't do a reunion for the first season, did they? I don't know.
I didn't even watch the first.
So I'm interested. The first season was.
I didn't get past the second episode when the girl went home
because she
put hands.
Yeah, he choked her up. Mm-hmm. It was a good season, but this one was better. I will say
DV
that.
in there.
Yeah.
It's DV in the first
Oh
one.
yeah,
Okay,
on
okay.
the very first episode going into the second one. Yes, Lord.
No,
Mhm.
ma'am.
I know a couple left off of there, but I think it was only the two couples. It was two couples that left. That one that had the domestic violence situation, and then there was another couple that left on the first season. But this season,
They won't go last
like
anyway though.
flies.
Quiet's kept because he didn't like her body type.
He didn't like that she was flirting with the men in the house.
He didn't like her body type, and that's what he said in his green screen.
Which
when
one?
he first seen her, the same on the season one. Yes, he said he didn't like the way she looked. It didn't give what it gave as far as the her pictures
like it
and
was
shit
looking
like
botched
that.
or something.
I don't know, but
Because it did.
they made up. It
It
was
was
like
looking
yoga or
botched.
some shit, but.
You
But
was
he was
looking
saying
botched.
that her body didn't give what he thought it was gonna give.
I took a
basically.
shake time out.
What I said for you? Your body
I'm
was
just
looking
saying,
botched.
that's what he said.
She did look a little like lopsided.
But he was still going to try.
Almost like Carly Rae.
So he said, but to me, that's you already. To me, that's you already having one foot
in the door now.
Yeah, because you already don't like the way she
like,
looked.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, good season. I will say that season 2 top season 1. And
It
the fact
is.
that they doing this reunion, I'm very excited because
Yes.
it's good to get their opinion.
Shows need reunions. You know why? Because I need to be in the audience.
But see, the only thing I hate about
Yeah.
reunions
Yeah.
is they don't never ask the questions that I feel they need to be asked.
That's why they need to ask the audience.
Yeah.
We about to
Start
see how
asking the
we can go
audience.
to these
Yep.
live tapings.
Okay.
Yep.
Look, I'll be up in there acting a whole fool. Hey y'all, on. You know, Oprah Winfrey. We sisters because long
No,
lost.
that's real.
You know, we would love, to be on the show, reunions, tapings, Call us, girl.
Hey.
Carlos.
So stupid.
Call us.
The king, because I'd definitely be there front and center.
Now, I know that ain't your show, but I come to some other reunions.
Mm-hmm.
Do all of them really have audiences though?
No, none of them have audiences. At least not.
Zeus
I
just
know.
started doing that shit. Love and Hip Hop used to.
They used to, but they don't even do reunions no more. They need to. They really need to.
Yeah, they do.
I
There'll
wish
be
they
a
would
lot
bring
of
it back.
a lot of shit left unsaid.
Yeah.
But I think Stevie J and them might have ruined that for that.
You know what? They probably did.
No,
they
because
probably
they
did
had
act the
some
whole
after
ass.
Stevie J and them.
Yeah,
The last
but
one that
it
they
won't
had.
the same, innit?
You know what? The last one that they had was when Kendra, when Jock was kind of, they was exposing that she supposedly overlapped with what's her face best friend, Spice's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time they had the reunion.
So maybe that's why they don't want to do it because it's ruining relationships.
It ain't necessarily ruining relationships. I feel like it's giving them a better chance to get some questions answered.
We should have introduced her as she stepped on camera.
Okay, hey.
But okay, so let's move on to Family or Fiance.
Okay, so this one was Sky and James. Very interesting couple.
I actually like them together.
Because you look like you had a whole lot.
I like them together. I will say it's they folks. That's
Yes.
the issue.
Yeah.
They good. They gonna be all right. Y'all gonna be all right. Just hold on. Y'all got this.
100%.
But you don't think your folks can make or break a relationship?
Yeah, especially her people's can. Yeah, her people's gonna break that. I'm
Because
gonna
the
break
daddy
it.
was a
They was
full-blown
toxic.
alcoholic.
She grown up in a
Daddy
very toxic
alcoholic,
environment.
mama
Was
just
a sober.
screaming
Well,
and
no,
yelling
guys.
at her and all that.
The mom used some drugs
Yeah,
at
the
some
mama
point
was
too.
on alcohol at
Mhm.
one point too.
Yep.
The daddy was on alcohol and drugs at one point.
But now his thing was the alcohol because that's the one that jumped into the
Fell
pool
in the pool.
Yeah,
at the
at
damn engagement party. Like,
Head
why would
first,
you take
just
the
all up in there.
spotlight off of your daughter?
Because he was drunk. He was
moment?
trying to cool off. He was probably hot.
Boo, go inside. Go
Sit your
inside.
ass
You want to
under
go
the
cool
AC
off. You
unit.
go
I
inside.
mean,
Get some ice.
to me, he sounded drunk most of the episode.
He was because he
Yeah.
had some Henny. You ain't see him
No,
pouring
when
that
they
Henny?
was doing the little daughter,
Daddy
daddy daughter
dance.
dance, they, you know what I'm saying? He seemed like a person then. So
No, he seemed like a person.
that was nice.
He was.
So was he not a person before the dance?
I don't know what he was.
Okay,
He
so-
all over the place.
Okay,
He
all
was.
right.
He definitely
He
was.
was. But that nigga said, "Fuck this shit. I'm getting me a shot.
I'm gonna give
That's
me
what
a
he
shot
said, a
anyway.
shot.
I don't care nothing about sobriety. Let me go get me a. So,
That means his 12 steps back at 1.
yeah.
Yeah,
They started back at 1.
Yeah.
And she said that she
Look at you.
sees that, like, you know, they could progress in the future, their relationship and stuff like that. I love that she, I don't think
Was
it's
open to
2020
that?
vision. Yeah.
You don't think she has 2020?
No, she didn't see that. You
What?
don't see that.
Not
You don't see
you don't have 2020 vision because you.
Girl, you don't
So
see
what's-
that. He
so
was
what's-
drinking there. What do you
She
think
seen
if
that?
he's going to leave And they get married.
But see, they had that conversation after he had his drinking. Was he drinking after they had the conversation?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
so. So maybe there's hope. Maybe he stopped after that conversation.
Or maybe he hangs out with Kiki, which certain things don't qualify to be a drink.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Because a little Henny might not be a drink to him. I don't know.
One shot might not count.
It might not count.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's the starter pack. You know, the one.
Why you putting us in time?
Maybe he's like Kiki.
I mean,
it's true.
It ain't given though. If they was on the same show, you know who the fuck would be friends.
True. I would agree. I'd agree. But see,
she be like, nah, he gonna take some out because he ain't nothing that drink.
Some men think because they're men, their tolerance is
And it is, but like,
so maybe he feel like he just a little lightweight.
But you can't handle it. You seen by the pool.
I'm about to say, once you fell in the pool, that was over. It wasn't no lightweight no more. After that,
did she say how many drinks he had?
I don't know, but he might have been drinking before he got there.
He was borderline on the level. He was at his limit.
How many times he been at?
I think he was under his limit because when he went in the pool, he was under the water.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
And the mama like, I respect her. She don't know how to listen. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody telling you that in life you have hurt me, you have done things to me, how about you just shut your mouth and you just go ahead and open up them ears?
Eventually, she did though.
She did. I do commend her for that. When they had that discussion on the couch, she was listening.
I commend the bride most of all because she was getting help about things before she got to that point in the show because she was wasn't her mama in an abusive relationship and stuff like that, so she had a lot to overcome.
Yeah, she did.
That her mom didn't look at it as if it was a problem for her. You know what I'm saying? But
and she also
out here raising her parents.
He
overcame a lot too.
His dad,
dealing with his dad's death.
It was actually like 3 people that died. It was his grandma, his daddy, and his cousin.
All in the same week.
In the same week or the same year?
Yeah.
Something of the sort.
Close
it was
enough.
too soon.
Yeah.
Too close. Too close. Okay.
So my heart do go out to him, but he gonna be all right. He gonna get some therapy. So he gonna get some help.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's accepting.
I'm glad you know that he gonna be all right.
You know, he looks like it. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
He's not gonna be all right.
And then
she know that.
She said that's my.
And then the wife or whatever with the fiance or whatever, when he was talking about he was gonna get help, she just smiled.
Because she's like, that's my man.
Just so excited.
How she was smiling?
That's how she was. Do it again one more time.
She was smiling so big. I said, I know that's right. Support your man, girl. Yeah.
She said, my man.
But they got the blessing.
Yeah, they get the blessing. I'm happy about that.
They said at the end they chose family and fiance.
Them niggas could not get the unison together though. Because they did like take after take. After take.
Like,
before they finally got it together.
It was the
so
excitement
funny.
bubbling over.
They were so cute.
Because the glasses was empty.
The glasses was empty, so they could be their complete self, and I do appreciate that. So keep on being sober, I hope. And
but the update said that her dad and her were still working through things, and that he was doing a lot better, and her dad was actually gonna walk her down the aisle for the wedding.
Look at
and everything. So he must be on his.
Yeah, y'all keep practicing that dance. Y'all
keep practicing that dance.
He on whatever step he's standing on. 1 through 12. We don't know.
I'm sick of you. That was a good one though.
That was a delayed reaction like mug, but. Yeah, I was delayed, but I caught it.
Yeah, so
well, since we're talking about relationships, should we go right on over the card and the act?
You look just like
Tiffany.
Okay, card and
which one we doing? Unfaithful or Double Life? They both was
Double Life took me out. Double Life took me out. So this motherfucker had nerve to be faking a knee injury.
Just so his girlfriend
could be devoted to taking care of him.
Said he was testing her.
When I tell you he hopping on that 1 foot everywhere.
Baby, it was
I never seen nobody so dedicated.
The physical therapy that's really a basketball gym for me.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No.
You telling this lady that you're going to physical therapy every day and you didn't play basketball?
That's what you get. You ain't know nobody was following you.
That he had her wiping his ass and holding his Johnson.
There's no way you that dedicated.
First of all,
he was real dedicated.
What the fuck your knee got to do with your elbows?
Okay,
I just want to understand that because your hands should work just fucking fine.
I just want to say I had this conversation with my baby daddy, my little, and he said the same thing. What the fuck? He said, "What the fuck? Wait a minute." He said, "What part of him was injured?" I said, "His ankle, his foot." He said, "What the fuck they got to do with his ass?"
Right. I thought it was his
why
knee or something.
It was his ankle.
What was it?
Then why he holding his whole knee up like that?
ACL ain't in your fucking ankle.
Is this your Achilles, whatever it's called?
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's injured.
At the end of the
He
day,
only had the boot on his foot.
At the end of the day, man down. That's all we know.
Look, we ain't take anatomy. I did, but I don't remember it.
She's not a physician, guys.
No, not at all. Medical assistant, but not a physician. I'm not.
Don't tell people you're medical any fucking thing. You don't know.
I get injections and all.
No.
I know the muscles.
She just can't tell you where your body parts is.
I know your gluteus maximus. Okay. And
that wasn't wrong though. So
that's what he had her wiping, that gluteus maximus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that part.
So I told
and Tammy,
I guess he had to really play into it.
Tammy so fucking childish.
She said
you wiped his ass.
She said you had that girl do that and you knew you wanted it. Tamar, that was when I loved the animation. It was when she walked in the gym. Hello. I said, now she going into the ghetto, but you're trying to play professional the whole fucking time.
She does a good job though, because she does play both. Yeah. And she'll give you the real.
Yeah.
Because I've seen previews of episodes to come, and she tell you like, shut the fuck up,
please,
please, straight up, button that up, keep it cute, bitch. This ain't that.
I like
you ain't gonna fucking talk to me like that, you know. But it gives like Tammy does, because Tammy do the same thing. Tammy not for that bullshit.
Yeah, but see, y'all know Tammy ain't never been for that bullshit.
No.
Tamar, on the other hand,
but Tammy says it less than Tamar does.
Yeah, Tamar is
more so. I'm gonna tell you now, and I apologize later. But Tammy is like, let me swallow this one.
She was like, I'm gonna hold it
but
for a second.
Her facial expression will tell you, like, bitch, no.
What?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why would you do that?
I be laughing a lot of times watching Tammy because her facial expression get me like, you feeling the way I feel. It's just because I'm not feeling this shit either, you know?
Punch him.
Yeah.
Slap him. That's what she
But yeah, the dude was faking. His whole game was that he was scamming jobs.
Mm-hmm. Every time he had a job.
Scamming jobs. And it was a whole list of them.
Suing
you lost your mind.
You know who he
So he got fired from the job.
For wrongful termination. Well, no,
he got fired from the job.
The injury on the job.
Yes.
And then he tried to sell it by actually pretending that he had an injury. Yes, Lord. But what tripped me out is how many lawsuits this man had. If I didn't think that Charleston White...
said,
what Charleston White had to do with that?
Because there's an interview with Charleston White, like he did a couple years ago, and where he was talking about every job he had, he done sued them for discrimination.
And he's not scared to sue nobody. He will sue
for discrimination.
He's going to go to court.
Racism, and that's what
Charleston White don't get no fucks about nothing.
No, and clearly the dude don't either, because this nigga had
that nigga told niggas on the internet that he would snitch on you.
Yeah, I would snitch. Like, I would look up your history and I would snitch on you. Stuff that you don't think nobody know about.
That's exactly what he said. He told T, I will come to Atlanta and snitch on you.
But what does your history got to do with what you're doing in it now? Do you got to prove for what I'm doing now?
Criminal history.
You got to prove what I'm doing.
He gonna weaponize that history against them.
Yeah.
I can't stand his little...
As a black man.
And let me tell you something about Charleston White. Everybody leave him the fuck alone. They don't mess with him. They be like, somebody think about speaking on Charleston White. They be like, never mind.
Somebody gonna step to that man one day and he gonna meet his match.
That's the one person that the council culture has not canceled. And I asked that question a lot, like, why the fuck?
Because
ain't nobody push this motherfucking button on his ass.
Because they scared
he might look up mad and I ain't got no record.
That part.
He gonna even look up mad.
He gonna make it up, girl. He gonna make up a record.
You gonna leave him alone?
I'm gonna leave him the fuck alone.
We'll have to redact his name out of this episode.
I'll put my mouth on that.
Allegedly.
But yeah, the girl ended up leaving him alone, which as she should.
Because I'm sorry, after I wiped your ass and held your penis and shook it while you peed.
But his reasoning was that he grew up having to take care of his mom and his siblings.
That's bullshit.
And he got tired
of being the
one responsible and taking care of his. Even in dating, as the man, you court the woman.
I mean,
so he got tired of all that. He wanted somebody to take care of him. So he was testing her.
But also said he didn't want to be with her at the same breath. So what are you testing her for if you know this relationship is going down
for the hundreds of dollars that she was spending on him? Because this bitch was buying a fucking Uber. And this nigga could very much so get around.
Walking this man to the damn Uber for him to get out the Uber and pretend like this motherfucker had crutches and the boots.
Yeah, the whole
thing. It was in the motherfucking basketball court. Just chilling.
And my thing is, none of your people said nothing because I was seeing people helping him get stuff and all that. And I'm
with the lie.
What the fuck Oh, we helping for?
Birds of a feather flock together.
Because sometimes your family be the people that help you with your life the most.
I mean, yeah, but
because that was my question. Like, you met his mama, his siblings, and all that. Like, all these motherfuckers think he here for this long.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So the whole entire family could
no. I don't think that the whole family is. Well, no, lies. Because remember, the auntie was giving him money too. The auntie stopped by the house, was giving him a little money, like just to help you out.
So the whole family can go to hell in a boot.
Well, see, no, because I don't think she knows that he was faking the injury. I think she was just giving him money.
She's enabling him,
but she don't know.
She's enabling him.
She may not know that he's getting money from the girlfriend.
He been in her life longer than the girlfriend been.
But I mean,
but you know your fucking nephew ain't shit.
True. You know that,
and she but she was the same one telling them to get married at first.
True, but
because the girlfriend was shocked by the fact that you heard the phone call telling him to leave her alone.
True, but one thing I say, this is what I say: you never know what someone is hiding. So he could have been telling her one thing. I'm only speaking from experience on this.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. She gonna give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt while I doubt. And I doubt that his family did not know about the bullshit he was pulling. Unless he ain't seen his family or talked to his family at all, which that proves that he had because his aunt was fucking president.
Well, maybe that's the only one that deals with him. Maybe everybody else know about his bullshit. Maybe that's the only one that want to deal with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to deal with him either.
And she might not know. I'm just saying that because some people are very good at playing both sides. Two faces. She don't know who to give them to.
She confused.
Sorry, y'all.
These niggas fight over hot chips.
My babe.
Nah, but yeah, so let's go over to Caught in the Act Unfaithful. My girl Tammy, because Cheetah better beware.
So this one was, what was his name? His name was Marvin. Marvin was bisexual. And he had found a woman who appreciated and accepted him for who he was.
Oh, so he thought.
And he told her, I think into their third date, that he was bisexual, and she was okay with it. And they had been together for like 3 years. I want to say 3-4 years.
Right.
Maybe longer.
Well, look at that.
But then he started noticing things was different. You know, he was paying all the bills and doing all this stuff, etc.
Her uncle, she had lost her job.
But they hadn't had sex in a year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because he hunching, he going on to the other side.
It took them a year to have sex the first time. He's the suspicious lover.
Tammy.
Oh, he's suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so, you know, they did a little surveillance on him.
But do this math with me. Y'all been together for 3 years. Y'all didn't have sex for 2 of the 3 years.
Y'all only had sex
1 year before y'all became intimate, and then another year leaving.
Y'all only was having sex for what? And everything is not about intercourse, but ain't no way we together for 3 years and we ain't doing no
man. She had children that he was buying stuff for, but she never introduced him to her kids.
Oh, she's scamming too. This another scammer?
So in 3 years, you didn't introduce this man to your children at all?
Yeah, that's a scammer.
Because she didn't feel like he was going to be a safe place for her.
Because
she knew the relationship. She didn't want to be in a relationship.
No, it has nothing to do with his sexual preference, though. It has something to do with his attitude and his disposition and everything.
Oh, okay.
She has insecurities and things that play a part in their relationship that made her feel uncomfortable.
But they've been together for 3 years and you ain't introduced your children for 3 whole years.
Yeah.
The new nigga know him, though.
That part. The new nigga be buying stuff. The crazy thing, because, you know, they do
their surveillance.
Yeah, baby, they did their surveillance and they found out it was another dude. So they was following her. Yeah, and at first she was just doing ride sharing. So they didn't know if this was an Uber customer or something until she got a package from him.
Yeah, she got 2 book bags and 2 pairs of shoes from him.
That came in the mail?
She got 2 sons.
No, they didn't know.
No, she went to his house and picked them up.
Yeah. So that's why they thought initially she was picking up Uber like a client.
Right.
But no, he didn't get in the car. Right. She just got the packages and then she drove off. So then day two, they start surveilling her. She pulls up at that same house. The PI was like, hold on, this place look familiar. He pulled up his phone. That's the house we was at last night when she got the packages. Dude came out, got in the car. So not only is she ride sharing, but she ride sharing her dude too, because he apparently he ain't got no car.
So what the boyfriend said?
So the new man ain't got no car.
So she's an Uber for her new dude.
Okay.
Your face was priceless.
But okay, so what's the other dude doing over there? He helping pay bills. He doing some
he pays
things.
all her
You
bills.
stupid.
He pays all of her bills. And
All of
the
them.
new dude
You
was
lost.
paying.
You better get a job.
The new dude was paying too.
Oh, she's scared like a mother.
And she was getting money.
Yeah. And he said he still wanted to be with her. He just didn't know what was going on as far as the ex.
All right, now he ready to piss me off.
He was mad about that. That's what he was mad about because he was like, "You got me caught up in the middle or something, and I ain't had nothing. I ain't know nothing about."
Oh, that's what
the new dude, the side
the Uber rider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
the
all right.
Uber rider's side piece was just like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute now. But I can understand how it could be a little difficult to talk to him because the way he reacted when he got in there, he won't letting her get anything out. Shut up.
The boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh,
and then
he would not shut up.
Well, so why should he shut up? You playing in my face.
They got in a circle to talk about things, and he started singing.
Yeah, I'm ready to piss everybody off.
His song.
His song?
He's an R&B.
Why that made you look differently at it? Why that made you look differently at it?
Because I don't like when folks be playing their song, because a lot of times it be trash.
He surely was singing that thing, girl.
Oh, he was singing it about friendships and people not being real.
He's an R&B artist.
Well, people ain't real. Hell, you need to stop being real.
Like, I wrote, and then the new guy was like, I know you fucking lying. Like, you better sing a song.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Man, you piss me off. You to get on my nerves. You're going to sit and listen to anything I got to say. I don't care if it's a song, if it's a
I think she could have told him it was over, though. She
said it was over a year ago. She said she was emotionally disconnected from that relationship over a year ago. That's when she stopped.
She only said because he paying the bills.
That's what I think, too.
Yeah, because you still was getting financial benefits from this man, even though you said it was over. She said he wouldn't listen to her.
Mm-hmm. It was hard to have communication with
him. It was over. He didn't take her seriously.
No, that does happen. That does happen. Yeah, that does.
It happens to the point that you got to keep taking money.
Yeah, no. At the end of the day, she still wanted to have her cake and eat it too. She like, all right, cool. You ain't taking. You. I said I was gonna break up with you. You don't want to. All right.
She said, "Why would I do that?
You here for the ride?"
In my Portia voice, who gonna do that? Who said that? Because why would I do that? I'm getting you to pay all my bills. I ain't got to give you no cooch. And I can get some from him and get him to pay my bills. And
like
she my children.
But they just rolled on over the Real Housewives.
Wait, 1 second. One last thing. Is they still together? They still...
I don't know if they still together.
She with the other dude.
Okay, so she left. Okay, good.
She said she didn't want to be with him.
She didn't want to be with him. He was crying and stuff. And
he wanted
to write a song. He probably wrote a song about it, right?
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure he did.
It will be on SoundCloud.
But speaking of Portia Williams, so what I heard is that Real Housewives of Atlanta was paying her millions.
Oh, yeah.
For the show.
Yeah.
And she left.
To go be a housewife.
Be a housewife for Simon for $30,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Now,
if you do your millions
people are really trying to say that was a dumb move, but was it? Because $30,000 to spend a month is different than $30,000 for me to live off of and spend a month.
Well, she was getting more than that a month because if you're getting millions in a year, divide that into 12 months.
But she don't have to pay for the housing. She don't got to pay for the cars. I'm pretty sure he gifted her shit and he went on vacations and all that shit. So she's really winning because she ain't spending her fucking money.
True.
She could be saving at $30,000.
On facts on that too now because she also has her sheets line, her hair line. She was still doing Amazon stuff too. Yeah.
What was she doing on Amazon?
So they have like this thing on Amazon.
Program.
Yeah. Well, no, not programs, but they do like celebrity, like favorite things on Amazon and something like that. So they'll go live and like promote certain stuff.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. Candy did it too at one point.
You heard of that?
Yeah. It's called Portia was on it. Child, I don't know why I know this because I've been watching.
We're going to put Tito list up there.
What are we selling?
Yes, girl, you know what you were saying.
Did you see her face? She was like, oh, wait a minute.
I'm not selling that.
No, not that
girl. That cannot be on the market. Okay.
No, that ain't on. You can't sell that on Amazon.
Oh,
but
Amazon.
your favorite
your fans ready to come pick your ass up. Keep on. Fucking ass.
It's your favorite fans on Amazon. So, like, if you got a favorite sheet set, you can recommend it to the
your silk pajama gowns.
You go live and
like.
just go over
oh my goodness!
things.
No, I need to do that with my Silky Wilkies. Yeah, you right.
Hold up, Silky Wilkies.
It's these names she have for shit. It's just
what
fucking
the fuck
dumb.
Is
Don't even.
Silky Wilkie is just a silk nightgown.
Oh.
Yeah, I love
like
me a silk nightgown. You know what I'm saying? Like a
not
dress.
a muumuu.
Like a a dress.
Spaghetti strap number.
Like a spaghetti strap dress.
Our audience member likes muumuus.
Yeah, she's the muumuu gal. I'm the silk gal.
And working.
It just looked like so old, and I just look so mature. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on now.
The nightgown look old.
Like I look old with the nightgown on. It's just
so
seasoned.
So you don't look like 12.
So I look mid-age. Okay. I probably look mid-age.
So you look like
what the fuck is mid-age to you?
So mid-age is late 30, early 40. That mid-age, that ain't mid. Oh shit! Is somebody mid-age in this?
You see my face? Wait a minute.
Somebody
you telling me all is mid-age according to you? 30s and 40s. That's mid-age. Okay. They the people that wear these type of.
No, it's other people that do. But I look like I was around that.
You think your age range jumped from 17 to 40? In the look,
I was about to say she was.
You didn't get no fucking taller.
Yeah, like the old folks, they got kids, honey. They ready to sit on their deck and they just, kids coming here on this L.
Why somebody sitting on a deck in a spaghetti strap?
Because I still want to watch the children play.
I think we need an intervention.
With the Silky Wilkie.
With the Silky Wilkie.
Oh,
I love me a Silky Wilkie. My birthday is coming up. Give me a Silky Wilkie if you would.
We buy you shit that you gotta replicate middle-aged women behind.
I love it though. I can't wait till I be middle-aged. Cause I've been doing this.
Cause they gonna still think you're 21.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still be doing stuff that I was at 22. I'm just wearing my silk hair, laying around.
I don't think that you look older.
You don't? No, with my silky hair?
I don't think
I was about to say, so you look like an 18-year-old.
Even my robe when I hit that action.
So you go from being 12 years old
because
to 18
you slang the robe.
When you slang that robe, it's real. Mama slang the robe.
Do you tie it?
Yeah, because you got to slang it first.
Okay, now there's a method to tying. You tie it on the left or the right.
Oh, no, I tie it in the front.
Do you tie it in the inside too? Because you know they got an inside.
They do got an inside tie. I don't do the inside tie.
Girl,
yes. That's what I'm talking about. I love it.
I do wear robes.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. Got about 8 of them.
I'm not bashing you for wearing a motherfucking robe. I'm mad that she
got a whole bunch.
She looked like a middle-aged woman at any point in her life. That's the part I can't get past.
I just told her she looked like she's
with my
12.
Slips on, with my little slippers, child, it's a whole.
Oh, I'm about to say you wear slips?
No. I don't wear
them. Little skirt, like Hattie Mae.
You wearing a slip under the nightgown? It's crazy to me.
No, I ain't wearing a slip under the nightgown.
I think this drink must be a little too strong.
I got my little slip on.
She don't hook us up with a drink tonight. I think she done fucked us up.
But now it's a combo though. If you do the silk with the robe, you smoked them. Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm just putting y'all on.
She's fucking serious. We can't make this more real.
Now,
we reality checking in.
She started talking about a robe, girl. That made me think about an episode of
Real Housewives. We reality checking in inside our own reality at this point.
And then we're going to go back to another reality when Portia was beefing with Dennis over his robe, girl. Over his Versace robe. Yes, girl.
Who's Dennis?
Her baby daddy.
Oh, okay.
This was like a couple seasons ago. They was
be fucking me up between.
I would be beefing too.
I be thinking that old girl husband named Dennis.
Ralphie. No, he's just,
I keep wanting to call him Dennis.
I don't know why we call him Ralphie. We need to name him something else. Renita.
He's a housewife.
Yeah, Renita's.
He's a housewife.
Or what's Roberta?
Why she look like
Rafina.
Butterfly? Look at her eyebrows.
So it's no Ralph.
Rafina.
It's like more of the girl. Okay.
This nigga
does he act like a whole bitch?
Yes.
A whole bitch. Now, I mean, he has been going on a tangent on social media, basically saying that everything they did on Real Housewives was just to make Drew a household name, that it was fake. Like, he never went to Tampa without telling her where he went to.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe nothing because I feel like
he's pushing his whole Ty narrative about her and Ty, and she said that they flirted. She said that they talked about
and text message conversations between her and Ty.
Yes, and you know what the people said in the comments?
That it looks
that he thought that they won't go fucking say. Now, where are the text messages and receipts from Tampa, bitch? Like,
that part.
Don't try to put her out here.
He supposedly put a conversation about that too. But it didn't make sense to me because it's still, in the text that I read, it still is not clear that she knew what you were going to Tampa for or why you was down there. it don't make sense. You told her that you was going down there to clear your mind and to get closer to God.
And nothing else the indication that he full of shit. That dinner with Shamia and Portia definitely was the indication. First of all, you paid for these 2 old hags to fucking eat on our dime. And then they're basically here to tarnish my name.
Trashing me.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Sips tea.
Like, it doesn't even make sense.
It don't.
And then they both are walking fucking country. Oh, yeah, can't nobody film my husband. Like, it's cool for me to film him because we was on a podcast together. Well, bitch, this ain't a podcast. But this is Real Housewives of fucking Atlanta.
If somebody was to film with your chocolate drop Nigerian, as you call her,
Shamia mad because she was labeled a lapdog.
You are a lapdog. No shade. I mean, I like Shamia, but you are a lapdog
down for me
because you fight Portia's battles before she even get a chance to fight them. Like, who told you? You are the reason why the whole situation between her and Drew went left, because why would you bring that up in a group setting? And then it's at your birthday. Why would you put the spotlight on that?
Oh, because bad timing was a place that would be on reality TV. They went to the worst fucking time to bring up some shit.
Ratings, baby. Ratings is low because I heard that even though they brought Phaedra back thinking that was going to be a rating increase, the ratings are still
now
low.
she got her little kikis going on in her confessional.
She gets on my nerves.
She do be doing her
she don't say that to their face though.
Yeah, because she know that
she punk.
She got Botox, so she don't want to be messed up.
She a punk.
She don't want her Botox to be messed up.
She a punk. She ain't about that life.
You know who else a punk?
Kelly.
Girl,
I knew you was going there. Why I know you was going
there? Nostradamus.
Now let me tell you something. Bravo. If you pay this bitch anything more than 2 fucking pennies,
I don't think they need to pay her that.
Period.
Damn.
Literally, she's coming at you for defamation of character for $20 million fucking dollars, but on an episode where she consented, where she filmed. You're really coming at them because it was new pictures posted of you on a poster board that are not you. So it's defamation of character. But you put your fucking bare titties on top of a fucking cabinet in the middle of the goddamn episode and took off your bottoms.
She set them things up, baby, like this.
Oh, she said, boom.
She was like, yeah. I don't even got enough titties to do it.
It's okay. She said,
and it was like this.
On display.
And it was like on the countertop.
Wow.
In front of production. Production was right there next to her, baby.
She was butt ass naked. She was like booty hole brown naked. She was sexy.
Oh, we on OnlyFans.
Yeah, she was a sexy red.
She on OnlyFans ain't get no money.
She took 1 fucking tequila shot and went to go get refills. And when she got in the kitchen,
one tequila shot did that. Baby, if one tequila shot do that, boo, don't ever in your life.
Okay, now here's my thing.
No, because Shamia was about to eat her ass the fuck up, and Shamia won't deal with her ass because of some shit she had said.
So the story is supposedly the reason why she's suing them is because she requested footage of the video, or she requested the images, and they told her lawyer no, or they refused to give it to her. So they basically prioritized the storyline over her. So she
but it was her only storyline.
They caused her to go through everything.
If they would have showed her the information, then they would have had to take her off the season. Because there wouldn't have been nothing to tell about her. Besides that you don't know how to give to charity. That you got a Birkin and you put up in a Rolls Royce, but you're broke. You gave $250. And the amount of toilet paper that was in your cabinet that was left after you bought the batch for your household. So come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
Yeah, but did you notice that she also said she had the boys and them coming with the truck afterwards and they never showed up?
Mm-hmm. So what they did, stole all the supplies for the people over there that need them.
Or they took it to another cause.
Yeah, the empty account that it was supposed to go to. Calls. Yeah, because
fix my booty
basically
calls.
It's given that she's doing the money. She said fix her what?
Fix my booty call.
No, she need to fix her nostrils. That's what she need to fix, her nostrils.
To fix my booty calls.
What?
It's a fun for that because it's a little.
I hope she raised a lot of money.
But you see the comparison that they did between her donating money and her taking me, all my employees. Yeah. We went down to Florida.
And we got plastic surgery.
And we got plastic, so we got everything fixed that we wanted fixed. She didn't say she paid for it though.
She did.
She didn't say she paid for it.
She said that it was as a token of her appreciation. So she kind of insinuated that it was her.
Well, maybe that's why she broke and she can't.
Hey, how many people she didn't spend that on?
Child.
First of all, plastic surgery ain't cheap.
It's not.
You're talking BBLs and then she really that's who the fuck she should go to. Whoever worked on her nasal passages, that's who the fuck she need to talk to.
No, she needs to sue. Who's she suing right now?
I just want to say,
I got a real good ear, nose, and throat doctor she can talk
to.
I'm sick of you. I just want to say that.
Okay. That's amazing.
That's the first thing that I want to say. And second of all, I don't think she got no work done on her nose. Her nose looked the same from back in the day. What you say?
She said she got a good ear, nose, and throat doctor.
I'm sick of both of y'all.
I do.
Okay? I'm sick of both of y'all.
And you rub your nose because every time you talk about her, it makes you want to rub your nose too, don't it?
I am not.
At least you can talk regular.
Okay?
Right.
I'm going to talk to y'all.
She said at least you can talk regular.
At
least you can talk regular.
That's a plus because she can't, so. Look at what you can do. If you ever felt like you couldn't do nothing. Look at
in the morning when I wake up, I'm a little nasal and my nose is big. So
and you don't sound like her. You don't sound like her. I would hate to see how she sound when she wakes up.
Because I got air sucking.
Yeah, I got air coming.
Yeah, she don't.
So,
she don't. Yeah. Say I don't capture her voice when I'm like, hey, she sounds just like that.
Twin.
You know?
Come on down.
Twins. Tina get on my fucking nerves. Tina get on my damn nerves.
But, okay, for real. So this is also something that pissed me off. I ain't gonna say it pissed me off. How do you feel about the situation with her and Kelly? Since we talking about Nostradamus.
I feel like coming from a best friend perspective, right? You know, in our sistership, we're honest. So would I let either one of y'all walk into a room where I know somebody got a problem with y'all without y'all knowing that the person got a problem with you? No. You won't even sit at the table with a bitch because I don't already sit down. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time. So in that regard, yeah, I do feel where Britt was coming from. If they're supposed to be, quote unquote, best friends, and you not letting me know. Huh?
What about the glam situation?
I thought you said, what about her gums?
Gumby.
The glam situation, I feel like Kelly is wrong. Because if you because like I said, Kelly offered the glam team to her. You can't tell her unless you had a conversation like this. Look, Rachel, you can use my glam team, but only for 2 weeks, and then you need to find your own. That's a different conversation than even if saying I'm loaning them to you until you find your own. You left it open ended. What if it took her 6 months to find somebody she really?
But why does it take you 6 months to find a motherfucking stylist, bitch? If you walk around with Rolls Royces and stuff and Birkins, you should be able to find a stylist. There's plenty of stylists in Atlanta.
Somebody authenticate these purchases.
Her husband could have bought them. Her husband is successful.
I don't know how successful he is. He probably covering the shit that she's supposed to be paying for. You never know.
True, but if y'all got money for that, you should be able to find a stylist. I feel like you probably wore out your welcome.
And then she irritating as fuck.
You probably wore out your welcome. So I feel like I'm kind of
She probably had the stylist doing shit like the stylist was her fucking assistant.
I'm 50-50.
She gives that type of energy though. You know
go get my water.
I'm 50-50 with the situation. I feel like Kelly ain't necessarily 100%.
Well, I feel like this too. The whole thing was supposed to be behind her having a secret meeting with Kelly's stylist team. But I'm telling you right now, ain't air bitch touching his face without us having a meeting about what the fuck we about to do.
But see, the way I took it, it seemed like Kelly was alluding to the fact that she had a meeting with them to kind of hire them permanently. Now, if that's the case, I have a problem with that because you weren't supposed to have them permanently.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then she needed. I feel like she needed to be specific when she talked about the meeting that they had because you weren't specific enough for us to draw the right conclusion. Because I'm just concluding that we doing business together, so we need to have a meeting. True. I mean, that's from anybody that you have a business deal with.
I can see that because I want to meet up with you to see what type of outfit you gonna get.
As a stylist, I want to meet up with you to see how this check gonna clear. Bitch, what? Yes, because trying to make sure it's clearer than your nostrils.
Little gang.
Yeah. Trying to make sure. I just wanted to make sure my check clearer than your nostrils.
Little pistol starter. Mm-hmm.
Is she okay to go on punishment now?
What? Why are you putting punishment? Your ass was in agreement with me.
And I am, but I didn't do it that time. I didn't do it that time. She said I didn't do it that time.
And I am. Okay, you see,
yeah, I'm 50-50 with that situation. Now, with the situation when it came to her not telling Britt that Shamia felt some type of way, I do agree that she should have told her. Yeah, that's the only time I can say I agree with Britt.
I was confused about that a little bit too because it was like she was saying in the conversation with Kelly that I asked you multiple times what's a good amount to give. Some people don't know how to give. some people are selfish and self-centered, so they never had to get nobody or nobody ever wanted. Because the only people that she ever had to really think about was herself and her sisters and her mom. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she don't know how charity works.
Well, and she also thinks that everybody's hating on her too. So that shows just how self-centered she is a little bit. All the bitches is hating on her.
I don't know what they hating on.
But probably ain't nobody worried about her.
I don't know what they hating on.
Not at all. You know, females is just hating on her all her life. Females has just been hating on her.
I don't know what all
they hating on. All her life she had to fight. So I'm kind of.
She's average looking to me.
I do agree that Kelly should have gave her a heads up, like Shamia felt this type of way. But I feel like Kelly didn't say anything because Kelly was in agreement with what Shamia said and how Shamia felt. Now, what I can't. Where I'm kind of
because wasn't it Kelly's idea to do that trip?
Yes, it was Kelly's idea to do the trip, and she asked Shamia to help co-host with her. But what I'm confused on is when you said that she was like, Britt said, "Shit, I had it and it's gone. It's gonna come back. Give me 2 seconds." Oh yeah, when she was just like, I kept asking you like what to give. I didn't know if she was talking to Kelly or if she was talking to Shamia.
She was talking to Kelly. That's when they was having Shamia. No, they was in that one-on-one space. Gotcha. Where she had pulled up on Kelly to have a conversation.
That's when she said that. Okay, because she said that at the table too to Shamia. Like I asked what was a good amount to give, and Shamia was just like,
because she asked, but she didn't ask Shamia.
But they also was thinking that you wouldn't come out of your pocket with $250 when you claim to be this girl. You're that bitch. You're that girl.
I mean, okay, let's take it from a perspective of dumbness, right? So what if I'm looking at what was that? Guatemala? What was that? It was something that started with a G.
Grenada.
So what if I looked at this as a third world country that don't need the same amount? Let's be honest. $250 probably could have went a long way.
But if you got more to give and you balling like you balling.
Well, she was banking on the truck money to come down the street too.
She was what?
Banking on a truck to come down the street.
And she also was banking that she was going to have food at her event too. So she might have been short on funds. She ain't feed nobody at her event.
You're done too. But you talking about me? Yeah, you're done.
But
I didn't say anything about the nostrils.
I mean, because the bitch only was feeding the girls that was on the show. She wasn't feeding any other guests. She fed them hors d'oeuvres. Fingerling. I ain't never been to no event where, and that wasn't ticketed. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, oh, well, you get a plate, bitch. You get some chips and dip from on the side of our over
and some of them didn't get nothing. I mean, I have been to some events where like VIP got food, but the general admission type people didn't. But that ain't that type of event. That was like an event
that shit was at a fucking golf club
that won't even all the way rent it out. Like she didn't rent the whole golf club out, and it was partially open.
Yes, just like her nose cavity isn't. You know, so we just gonna pray for her nose to open up a little bit wider so that she maybe can realize that Bravo don't owe you $20 million.
No, they don't.
They don't.
If she gonna go after anybody, she should have went after Kenya because Kenya's the one who.
And if anything, Bravo owes Kenya a fucking vacation. That's what the fuck they owe her.
Well, see, she said now Kenya's doing her own YouTube thing, and she said that she's not fired from Bravo.
We didn't think she would be.
Well, they said they had let her go. That was the
They
rumor.
let her go. They suspended her for the season.
Yep.
I never thought she was fired. Back. Of course, because guess who ain't coming back?
But here's the thing. They gave her an invite for the reunion.
And revoked
and then
it.
took it back. Yep. And then Brittany didn't even show up for the reunion and then dropped the lawsuit on the same day that y'all taped the damn reunion. So I hope, I pray that they go and do an interview with Kenya and add it to the reunion so that they can get her side, because ultimately what it's looking like now is if these really aren't her photos, y'all just suspended this girl and didn't do no real investigation. Because how y'all didn't know that wasn't her in the photos? If that
first of all, this bitch whole on camera told this girl she was going to go get a gun.
Yeah. But y'all didn't suspend her at all.
And that wasn't a misidentity type of situation.
Well, she didn't say she was going to go get a gun. She said she pistol whips, basically. She keeps her pistol.
It doesn't fucking matter. Either way, Kenya felt threatened. That's the reason why Kenya did the shit she did.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
She felt threatened. You a hit dog gonna fucking holler because you cannot get mad.
You said it in earshot. You wanted her to hear it, though.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And you had to be in earshot because otherwise, when nobody ever heard you anyway, because your nostrils ain't all the way the fuck open. Okay, let's move on. Right, yeah. Where you going?
Yeah, so what the hell?
Where you going? Now should have got up.
I just had to give myself a moment. Cause what? What in the hell? Why?
Just because I can't stand her. I can't wait till she get off the show. I ain't just like nobody.
Oh, I know.
And I don't have moments where I don't like certain things that other ones do, but I can't stand her at all. I can't stand her. And it's not a secret. Tink don't like Nostradamus.
That's what we call it. That's a new name. New name.
I got it from Rashay. She the one said it.
Who said? Why are we putting people on punishment but you don't get
it? Right.
I don't get that.
Because my joke was nice. Nostradamus is nice.
Speaking of it put on punishment, let's roll over to Betty's Africa and how Natalie is mad with DTV for inviting Anna to the club.
Okay, do y'all feel like, so
that's messy though.
Do you feel like she was wrong?
You think that's messy?
Yeah, that DTV was
as
DTV,
messy as
DTV. Who DTV is?
As Chin on the hand is.
Yeah. Anna would have shown
as messy as Chin on the hand is.
Yeah.
You think that's messy?
No, don't get it wrong. I know none Chin is messy.
Anna didn't come up to her. Anna didn't interact with her. They ain't show none of that shit. They just show her in a fucking club.
But
she was already in Africa.
Motive was to be messy. She knew.
She was already in Africa.
I'm mad. It go up like it might go
up. Okay, so hypothetically, DTV didn't invite her, and she still showed up.
Okay, that's on.
Who the fuck with?
That's nobody's fault. That's
how the fuck did Natalie know DTV brought her there?
Because she was hanging with DTV in the club.
So that's a friend.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why she assumed that it was.
I think she guessed
but
and
DTV
she put it out there.
DTV.
Yeah, well, I think she put it out there, and then if DTV accepted, like, yeah, that was me, then yeah.
I feel so. The new girl Choco Brown.
She's so pretty. I would like to say that.
I love
she
her.
Looks better than that
other
one. With that fucking, that look like she stuck a finger in a fucking stocking.
Yeah, and why LCK was mad? What she said?
Who the fuck is powdering her face?
Who LCK?
Yeah, because whoever the fuck is doing that shit needs to stop. Because our face
be making one of her
eyes
look bigger than the other.
Who's doing her wigs? And don't get it wrong, you can have any cheap wig you want to, sister, but we on baddies.
I'm sorry, it's whoever
walking around in the regular
is letting her walk around with one eye bigger than the other is the person that I'm blaming.
Yeah, not letting her walk around. So what she supposed to do? Shrink one of her eyes?
Squinch.
Fix it. They give you some type of money.
Even that bitch out.
Squinch one eye.
Fix it.
To make the other eye even.
So maybe if she does come back next season, it might be fixed. That check might have did it. But anyway, so
she look a little better in her her eye don't look that big
she looks
on her
decent.
Cover.
Sometimes she looks decent. Other times I be like, what the fuck happened?
The intro photos, her eye don't look like that.
Well, they do edit.
Screen
they do edit.
Your angle is direct. Okay. I'm looking at you.
But I'm talking about the pictures and stuff on the intro.
The picture was straight. It's like
editing.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
They edited.
They shrunk
her eye. They did that. Whatever they needed to do, they did it.
Adobe.
Yeah.
Illustrator.
And that's
Photoshop.
That type of stuff is catfish. I'm not gonna lie. So you need to go on catfish. You doing all that. But anyway, so
she felt like she did a real Nigerian queen though.
She's not.
She's not. I'm sorry.
How you gonna take her fucking crown?
Cause Choco came in
Choco
and took
is, baby. With
yeah,
that slick back
she ain't do a fuck ass thing about that shit.
Baby, now Choco
she was
just
so
came
cute.
in the midst of some mess.
She actually came in like with good energy, like, "Hey y'all, how y'all doing?" Like,
and they set her in the middle of some bullshit.
They
Bad Dolly built
whole
body
food
ass.
fight.
I'm sorry. Bad built Bad Dolly.
That's a damn nursery rhyme tongue twister right there.
Like Peter Piper picked a pack of
peppers, okay? Bad Dolly.
BBD. We gonna call her BBD. Bad Built Dolly. BBD.
Yes.
Look at BBD.
She gets on my nerves. She got on my nerves last season, but this season she's really just...
Now, I saw a video where she was speaking on how she was last season compared to this season. And she said that people is online, I guess, saying like they don't like how she is this season. She said, but last season y'all kept saying, I wasn't doing enough, or I was boring.
And I could give her
now
that.
I'm being myself. If this is how you really are,
the siege done gave her a second chance at life, and this
so
is
you
what
being
she
yourself.
chose.
This is what you are in her life.
What she should have said was,
no
first time I was being myself, y'all pressed me, and now
I'm showing out.
I'm sure that's what she
What happened was last season she rode the coattail of somebody who had moments on the show.
Yeah, that's why she was trying to be her superior.
That's why she was fighting battles for her, because she knew Summer couldn't fucking fight.
Well,
this year you don't need Summer because now you got the motherfucking clout. That's why when Summer got busting her shit at the club, instead of you being a friend and being outside, you was still turning up because the DJ played 2 of your songs.
Yeah,
or played your songs
She was in the club like this.
And my thing is like this year, this season, you don't have to really protect Summer because Summer can fight a little bit better. Now she gonna get her ass beat, yes, but she can fight a little bit better.
But they still jump. Okay, so do y'all notice that when Summer is fighting, Dolly would jump in.
Yeah.
When Lex is fighting, Dolly don't jump in.
Because Lex can hold her on. I know it sounds fucked up, but some can't do
At some point, she did. Now, what I was told or what I seen, at some point, she is gonna start trying to jump in Lex fights. But at that point, people feel like you're doing it for clout.
Yeah, that's the only friend she got right now.
She is.
So.
I agree. I feel like she's not really friends with Lex nor Summer.
No.
I feel like she's just trying to make sure
she's friends with her fucking self.
And you know what? I thought Lex wasn't really friends with Summer for real, but I guess I might have been mistaken. Oops. I didn't think they was that type, but I think they might be. I
think Lex is the one that gave Summer fighting lessons because
she did.
It showed on
Dolly. That bad Dolly.
Yeah,
because Dolly was getting that ass whooped by DTB to the point that she felt like she had to go gouge this lady's eye. She was about to try to turn her into Houston.
DTB fights is pissing me off though. I feel like she got a little worse.
So she started out strong. I will say that.
She got him over to keep her head up.
Her head up. Yeah, her head always there. But you can hear Ivory in the back.
Last season.
Ivory be like, keep your head up, keep your head up.
Hey, Ivory needs to win a chain.
She needs a
best coach.
Okay, because she
of
be
the
coaching
fucking baddies. Because she does not just coach DTB.
She coach everybody.
She coach every single last one of them. Head up, keep hitting her, don't stop.
Usher.
Yeah, that's so Ivory. I love her. Oh my goodness, and she hasn't really been getting in that much drama. Honestly.
She said fighting was fun for her, but watching
she's in her soft girl era.
Entertaining.
She's really in her soft girl era.
She's in her soft girl.
I don't know this Ivory.
Now you jump a bitch in front of her though. She gonna tag her ass.
Yeah, she gonna do your ass.
Even if she don't even know who's right and who's wrong, she see y'all jumping, she's swinging at everybody.
You will get fucked up.
Everybody getting
fucked. That bitch said, "Who the fuck threw the noodles?"
Like how she hit Fauna.
Now,
she hit the fuck up
baby.
Yeah, her Fauna
she did, but she tried to choke Fauna up. That shit was funny. But I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the way Fauna leaped off that damn bed.
She thought Fauna was jumping in.
Because baby, Fauna jumped like a damn leapfrog on Select. That episode was hilarious. Okay, linebacker. She turned into a whole karate kid. Okay.
So you think Africa's giving?
Africa's giving because I did see what's her name fight too a little. Rolly.
Rolly did fight.
I thought Rolly was gonna hurt that little girl.
I thought that too. I said, "Oh my god, you better get fucked up."
Rolly was giving her number face shots.
No, she was. I said,
and then she tried to laugh. I didn't say that, but you was saying that about production.
Yeah, next time
and you lying as if you know what production does, and you just
and your first season. Don't give her false information.
Right, like, and I respect that. Don't do that.
And that's why Rolly is giving Den Mother this season to me, so I can understand that position. And she's trying to stay out of people's shit, and she's trying to be fair about it. You know what I'm saying?
But Russia and her kind of had that back and forth on the last episode anyway, so I think Russian was already on her shit list.
On her radar.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you already there. Who you talking to?
Cause Rolly said, yeah, I'm not riding on the bus. I'm not riding on there, but again, because I'm going over here because I'm going to beat this bitch ass.
But you know who did whoop ass? Choco. Choco came in there, got bopped in the face by DTB.
Yeah.
Now, that was wrong, but I understand why DTB did it.
Yeah, because
I do feel bad. It did look like a setup.
It felt like a whole setup.
Because who's to say Dolly ain't download her on the bullshit before she walked in there?
Exactly.
We don't know, but
Dolly
was childish for that shit too because you set her up just as much as not
her.
And if I was Choco, I would have turned around and bopped Dolly's ass. Because
like,
why would you put me in the middle of this?
Yeah, I don't know none of y'all.
They don't ever see that shit though. They don't ever see the person who's outside of it. Yeah, they don't ever see the person who's outside of who set up the whole thing.
So hopefully reunion.
I hope Choco coming in and bop Dolly.
Beat her.
Bop. I want her to do and come in and she should sing Saucy Santana songs since he loves to come on the reunion. Bop and 3-piece her ass. And I'm sorry, this is all off topic because the reunion ain't nowhere near. But if Saucy Santana is on this reunion with the same outfit one more time.
If he do it one more time, you have one more chance.
He had the same outfit on at the baddies.
But I would like to say, I heard that whatever outfit he got it from or whatever, they have similar outfits. It's like one or two things that's like
ain't
different.
Nothing changed about that.
Yeah,
outfit.
Ain't nothing
that
look like it changed.
But the same outfit that he had on at the first.
What did he have on? He had on a black
dress. It's like a dress type. Like,
black shirt,
you know, it was a hood.
Yeah, with a hoodie.
It was.
He performs in that too.
Oh baby,
he performed on Love and Hip Hop in that.
Oh shit, let's retire. Oh shit! That's
so we didn't seen a repetitive outfit.
But I've seen him in other outfits in life. So I think
I have
seen some outfits that you got in life.
Pull them out. Yeah.
Stop wearing them saying that if you come on this reunion
one more time.
If you are on this reunion,
I will ban you.
And you come on there with the same outfit, I am unfollowing you.
That pisses me off.
Yes, I'm unfollowing.
But he's perfect
for see him on the reunion.
He's perfect for hosting, though.
I gotta watch the reunion.
Is he?
Yes.
No, I feel like he is biased.
So? I don't feel like he stand on their shit.
I feel like I feel like he do make them stand on their shit.
That's what I like.
I feel like he's not about them jumping and shit, but he is about like being fair. Like, okay, so you didn't stand on business this season, so stand in the fucking paint. You know what I'm saying? Or like let this girl get her shit off her chest because y'all need to hear what the fuck she got to say. You know what I'm saying?
I think he act like he's one of the baddies.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like it. It's like sit down and host.
Could you see him on Bad Boys? I couldn't.
No, because he would be the only feminine one.
I could see that.
Well, not the only
Chef D,
No, but Chef D is not like saucy. Chef D,
he is.
But Chef D is like saucy. I mean, and Chef D dated saucy.
I know that.
So,
I mean, not with the
saucy
wigs
is more
and stuff,
like
but...
in the female role, is what I'm saying. Chef D won't. You
could
tell that he was.
He gave the ass.
Yeah, but he gave feminine, and so did what is the dark skin dude?
The
that
one
was on
there.
Relly. Oh no, not that one.
You talking about the one that was still Loving
But Relly was feminine and shit too.
Relly is.
No, it's another one. It's another one that was from Texas.
Yeah, he was on. You talking about the black dude?
The short one
with the bald head that was on Love and Hip Hop. Hollywood.
No.
You don't know who? The black one that was on there with the dude that got his locks pulled out. He was the cause.
Oh, I know you're talking about. No, I'm not talking about him.
Yeah, no,
I'm talking about
more masculine to me.
It was a dude that actually was from Texas when they did Bad Boys Texas. I'm gonna have to go look at it and tell y'all what his name is.
Okay. I don't know
he's real popular, and him and Chef D was like best friends.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I was surprised you don't know who the fuck I'm talking
Jonathan?
about. Yes.
Oh, Jonathan don't get feminine for real. I mean,
he do at times,
but at times
he does to me both. He can be masculine and feminine.
Yeah,
but that Smurf dude, he do give feminine.
Smurf.
Yeah, he little dark skin. He just kept
when
on
you said
getting
Smurf,
his
I
ass
thought about
beat.
Orlando Brown.
Bless him. No.
He's
short, dark skin. He just kept getting his ass whooped, but he wanted to keep going back in the paint.
I'm gonna go back and watch it and see who
he
that
always
is.
Fucking dancing.
See who that is. You talk about the one that
yeah.
I know what you talking about. I know what you talking about.
Do the dance again. That's what he was doing.
That's fucking
shit.
stupid.
But like, he gonna bust out in a dance,
running around and all that.
That's he's such a girl. That's a girl right there. That's a girl.
And he'd be like, I don't go fuck, be my ass. That's a wood. Like that's how you
know. He's going to get in the paint. Oh, they need to bring Bad Boys back ASAP. I need that.
I think that was the hardest part about it because I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Like, I guess they're having the gay men in the house with the straight men and all that too, because like even the dudes from like New York and stuff, there was two of them, 2 light skinned dudes.
Mm-hmm. The found one.
Yeah,
bless us.
So like them being on there, and they constantly trying to defend their sexuality.
Yeah, they do.
Because
I don't like
they cool with the
gays. Yeah,
I think that's fucked up. Yeah, and then you had Orlando Brown, who was just
crazy.
Orlando Brown.
I think he brought the comic relief gay ass stuff.
But who else they gonna find? Who they gonna go get? Lil Woody?
Him and they need to put Lil Woody in there, baby. He probably knock some folks out.
They do not need to put him on there because he's too hood for that. He is too hood for that.
But Jonathan too hood.
He gonna pull out a pistol for real.
Yes, Jonathan too hood for me.
But see, Jonathan ain't pulling out guns.
He's not. But when I tell you it's one hit, boom.
The Incredible Hulk of Bad Boys.
Yeah, I can see Lil Woody snitching on somebody to get them fired.
He might. And that, but that would
be. He not do that in real life.
That's TV.
Nope.
He the reason why the whole damn trial started.
Yeah, but
he started off snitching.
That's what.
Back it up.
Thug can't get tried again. Double jeopardy.
Yeah, that's because he realized.
But he might learn from his snitching.
Fucked up.
Yeah, he did. He might have learned from his snitching.
He didn't snitch though, technically.
No, he did.
That's how the trial got started.
He started it, but he didn't snitch and put him in jail.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Then he
in the beginning, yes, he definitely.
He was snitching. He was giving information.
He didn't snitch and put him in jail. On trial, he walked that shit back.
Yeah, because he knew his life was in jeopardy.
Because he knew he was.
He said, YSL gonna get your ass. You might want to come correct.
You heard what he said on trial? He said that the only reason why he even said anything was because he thought they would leave him alone.
Yeah, no, I do believe that, though. I do believe that.
He said he thought YSL was after him anyway for whatever some shooting that had happened.
Yeah, he was just lying on
So
him.
you snitched because you think something? You signed up for their life?
But he need to be on that show.
Well, he's the only fucking snitch that I know that's still walking around and breathing and living life.
Oh, well, Tekashi 6ix9ine was at one time too, remember?
Oh, yes, he was.
That nigga snitched. Now, he
needs to be on there with that hair, with them wigs. You know them wigs that he wears?
Canceled.
Those are wigs.
Go
ahead and put that on there. All them colorful stuff, that's wigs.
That wasn't his real hair.
That's not his real hair. That's wigs. Yeah, lace front. He's one of the girls. That's one of the girls. Hey, girl.
So how okay. How do y'all, before we get into Baddies Gone Wild, how do y'all feel about niggas wearing lace fronts and BBLs?
Like, why are we doing that? Like, some stuff literally needs to be left to the girls.
Okay, now, if you are of the LBGT.
No, we're not talking about the people in the gay community.
I'm gonna say if they're
they're okay. Yeah, they're good. They're good.
But if you're a straight man and you're getting a BBL, I don't understand the need.
There's
for that.
no way that.
What would you need your ass to be fat for?
No, they get their stomach, they get their abs. But I call it a BBL.
Understand you.
No, I don't like that.
Now, if you can suck some fat up out of my stomach and give me some 6-piece, 8-piece, 12-piece abs, I don't
care for that. I call that a BBL. I'm okay with
the guy doing that too. Because you never know. You might have some stubborn fat that just don't want to go nowhere. Suck it out. Now, the BBL is where I cross the line. That's too much. That's
way too much. He was fat as a cowboy and he wanted a little bit.
No, just keep that cardboard.
So
what do you need in
I'm not with this shit either.
For me, like, I call the stomach thing a BBL. Like, you getting a lot of work done. It's a BBL.
Yeah, because who was the rapper that did that?
Even that, it's not. But Moneybagg Yo.
He was the one.
Yeah, he's a BBL queen. That's a queen.
Fabio. What's his name?
Fabio Foreign.
The dude that was that is in a polyamorous relationship.
Oh, that he ain't getting shit. He's supposed to give us
I
know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, but he's still big. What you mean?
Yeah,
he's still big. He's not looking like that. What
the fuck are we talking about?
His name is like something foreign something.
It's not a foreign. Oh my god, it's not Boston Richard. Damn, what's his name? I cannot remember.
The girlfriend, just like one of the girlfriends just had a baby
2 girlfriends
not too long ago.
He
getting in trouble now because of some little boy that he was helping take care of, and the little boy just be going and saying a whole bunch of stuff on that. I can't think of what the little boy's name is.
Boy, we gonna get it back to it. But I don't think he got that. I don't think he got it. He's still big.
Him?
He's still big. How can he have that? He's still big.
He might have gained. You know, they gained the weight back.
I never seen him small. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
but I'm just saying.
Let's travel back on our way to Baddies Gone Wild.
Yeah, because they popping off too with Miss Erica. Ain't that her name?
Erica G. She came back and she was in that. Or I think her name is Erica G.
Yeah, Erica.
The one that had the battery pack.
The battery.
Oh.
I don't care for her because, like, I don't really condone jumping, but I did condone it at that point. What was your point of having that battery packed in your hand? And that's a small girl.
She didn't want to fight, and they pushed her to fight. So she, instead of her, let me put this down, she just went in to fight because she was in defense mode.
But next time she fought, she had another item as well.
Did.
But they came at her.
My thing is, all right, cool, you don't want to fight. Why is we on this show? You know that's what it entails.
I think she didn't want to fight in that moment because what they were trying to fight her for was stupid.
Right,
because she didn't have nothing to do with that girl.
Because she didn't
recording and having she ain't the one that did the recording. And y'all can't get your phone because of her. It's because of the other girl.
But they were just coming at her for not defending her friend.
Why do I have to defend her?
And we're not honestly. We just got on the show. We're not.
Thank you. She ain't asking me to defend her, and at the end of the day, we all competing for
$50,000. I just didn't care for the item.
So what do y'all think of gloss up on this show?
So I'm just don't get it wrong. I enjoy her as far as like reality stuff. Like she's definitely bringing reality. But what I will say, if she thinks this will help her career, I don't know.
I don't understand why she thinks that. So,
but
do you know
one thing I will say is nobody was looking for her. Somebody probably looking for her now. Nobody was worried about no gloss.
I don't think nobody was looking for her. Period.
But she was on.
I think people go look for her.
She was on Impact, and she was on Love and Hip Hop.
I seen the episode finally.
and of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, with that little quick second.
But you forgot about that, right?
Because she ain't
my
really
point.
on there.
So
I think
now
she couldn't do much because she had her kids, so she barely was like present.
Right. So now she's gonna have a name.
She needs to. I think if she's gonna be on the Impact,
I don't feel like she gonna have a name after she didn't came for Keisha Cole and Glow.
She talking about her homie. Your homie is the reason why
she came for Glow,
but Keisha Cole is her ops.
Not Glow.
So what they got to do?
That Keisha Cole. Okay, so apparently the people on the label that Gloss Up was on, they were trying to get clearance for Keisha Cole's song "Love." Glorilla got the clearance. And the reason why Keisha Cole didn't want to give her the clearance is because the last dude, I do believe it was the last dude Keisha was in a relationship with. That is Gloss baby daddy.
Yep, and I remember. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I remember.
Huncho
Gloss Up said something.
Gloss baby daddy. Yeah, it's a picture of him and Gloss together, and Gloss pregnant, and she got on a white outfit.
Some Huncho? That's like a regular, that's a regular dude you'll see him in the street.
And she made a comment to Keisha, like, why you think he being faithful? He hunching on me.
Yeah, I remember him and Keisha was. I mean, him and Gloss was. Yeah, because I remember the picture. Yeah.
So Keisha Cole took that shit too hard. So hell no, you can't have my song.
I mean, I wouldn't let you get my song either, bitch. You just came at me because I'm dating somebody that ain't got nothing to do with you.
I mean, we cannot be mad over children. So Huncho is a child.
So she gave this song clearance to Glow. Being my friend, that's my ops. Right. So everybody is saying that Keisha did that move to be shady.
Yeah, she might have did.
She probably have been a little bit of shady.
Especially being that you wouldn't let the label that Gloss is signed to. They didn't say it was Gloss that was trying to do the song. They said the label.
I mean, but
couldn't clear the soundbite.
It's still
who said it was for her? It's the whole fucking label.
They knew it was for her. They probably said
even if it wasn't for her, it's the label ass, not Gloss Up.
Yeah,
you said no to turn around and give it to Glorilla.
Yeah, that's trying to
my
be funny.
song.
And then it's a picture of Glow and Keisha together.
But Gloss, didn't you say something about me?
Yeah,
I ain't got to give you my damn song, bitch.
So why her and Glow?
Her problem ain't with Keisha in this situation as much as it is with Glow, because bitch, that's my ops.
But this is the music
industry. It is. But
being that's friends though, like in real life.
From the sandbox, we friends. We friends before this industry came about.
I get that.
So don't be hugged up with my ops and fucking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah,
but that's what she coming from.
I mean, I get it. But we also got to look at it from a business standpoint. This is professional.
Then maybe her friend should have had the conversation with her before the shit got to
that part. Internet. Maybe that's what she should have did. But I don't think she was wrong for taking that song.
But what the girl is saying is that they ain't been talking over the past year anyway.
Yeah, you ain't really.
Do you think she might be a little
jealous?
They
was always hanging out.
Glow's career shot up and hers is not.
Yes, I think so.
Could be. And she kept saying that she didn't want to say too much when she was on live. She didn't want to say too much because she don't want to sound like a hater.
You are.
So if she, but I'm like, no matter how you skin this cat, bro, it's gonna sound like a hater.
Let me say something about Gloss.
Mad? Let your friend come up. I mean, she's doing what
always
she's doing.
Going to the internet and talk about business, like her business, somebody else's business. She just want to talk about business. I know all about her people's, her parents, and her kids. I didn't ask about that. Why do I know about that?
I didn't ask about that because the internet is people's diary, and that's what the fuck.
And I get it. I get it. Sometimes you feel like you ain't got nobody else to talk to. You get on the internet or whatever, but it's like some stuff to just stay off.
Yeah, so. I don't think this was the move for Gloss. For her to be trying to revamp her career, going down baddies.
I mean, why did she need baddies? She had Impact and she had Love and Hip Hop.
But I feel like she needed baddies.
Even if she did Impact and guest appearances on Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying? Either way, Impact is more geared towards her age.
Yeah, I do.
Versus Love and Hip Hop.
She should have been on Impact. On the Impact,
even you got Erica Banks on there, you know what I'm saying?
But Erica Banks is a little bit older though, too.
I mean, not only, but her music is kind of in the same lane.
It's hip hop.
Yeah. I mean, in the same realm of hip hop.
I mean, don't get it wrong. I do feel like it will help her career in some way, but not in the way that she thinks.
Yeah, it's gonna hinder her, and I think it's gonna put her in the box. She's only gonna be able to perform to the baddies fans.
I don't think so.
Not necessarily. I don't think so. I mean, you know, people say the same thing about Love and Hip Hop when it came down to like Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Like not every artist has the smart algorithm to the process of reality TV. Cardi did like 2 or 3 seasons of Love and Hip Hop and got out, bro, and focused on her music. You know what I'm saying? Did you not plug the? Why the computer ain't
Hold up.
Yeah, but like you know what I'm saying? Cardi got out, and that was a power move.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must have forget. Have you even read a Bible? I won't drag her ass. I'm gonna take her ass through there. She come at me wrong. You better stop around before God strike your ass down. I don't know where we went wrong. That's your mother. Your mother, your ugly ass mama. So you ought to know it when you see it. Okay. I want to do whatever these bitches want to do. And whatever they don't want to do, I want to do. I ain't never in my feelings. A nigga never catch me slipping. I'm like, bitch, we outside tonight. Oh, God. Bitch, we outside tonight. Natalie Nunn. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. Fuck that broke bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Hurry up, bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Yeah, yeah. Fuck that broke nigga. He fuck that ugly bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. He fuck that broke bitch. Oh God, yeah. Baddie shit. Natalie Nunn. Baddie, shot a clock.